Ain't got food for you. So we're going on a safari trip today in England. I know, I didn't even realize we had safaris in England, but now I do. Now you do too. We're driving to the countryside, and now we are finally arrived at the safari park. And it took us about 1 hour to get there. The safari is located in Midlands. So we just got here, and first of all, we're going to see that there's a car park, and wow, you can park your car and go straight for the walk-in as well. So we decided to do the drive-through first, so you can see these green cones, and that is where everyone drives, and this is where we all like line up to get in with your car. And this took us about, I would say, 30 minutes because it was quite busy to get in. And then when you're at the gate, they ask you if you want animal food, if you want to feed any of the animals, and they also give you some sanitary wipes, disinfectant wipes to clean. They give you some disinfectant wipes to clean your hands while you feed these animals. I definitely use them. We also had an additional disinfectant with us, and definitely we did wash our hands at the end of everything. But yeah, so because it was actually a very busy weekend, so there were quite a few number of cars. It was still fun, and then it was not long before we started seeing a few animals. Our cars, we saw some antelopes, some giraffes, actually a few giraffes as well, and they seem so calm, and they are massive. And I wasn't the one driving, so I don't know how it feels to drive in front of a wild animal, a very large one at that. And then, yeah, they're quite big and beautiful as well. And it was nice to actually see how they walk. Very interesting. The giraffes, it's almost like they're kicking their knees to walk, which is very interesting. So yeah, that was very weird. They have these spongy tongues, and it is quite interesting how they did that. As you can see, they are massive, just for scale, beside the car. And yeah, we saw some rhinos. They just literally were on the grass, like eating grass, and this was really the only rhino that I was looking at, but most of them were just eating grass. So some deers as well, and they were all like together. see the lions, and they were sleeping, but they were chilling as well. So we saw some what looked like, the Lion King, but really wasn't. And this guy was knocked out sleeping. They also had a different side for the African white lion, but unfortunately we didn't see any of them. And then we saw some antelopes as well, and some goats, and then more deers, and I think these were a different breed as well. Different from the last one we saw. The other ones had more red tones to them. And then we saw these big buffalo, very chill, but you can tell if this guy really stood up, it's over for everyone. But it looked so chill, and it was nice, and it looked sleepy, to be honest. And then we saw some camels, and they were all up there with their humps, and yeah. And you can see some reindeers actually just chilling in the mud. And then we saw some elephants. They were so cool, and just doing what elephants do. These are also antelopes as well.
You looking like you got some more for me.
I do. This was so funny. Oh my god, I felt so weird. Then we saw some ostrich, and of course we did not mess with them because ostrich not to be messed with. They can run. And some of these apartments, the lodges actually, the safari lodges, are available to rent. Drive-through, it was time for us to go into the walk-in park. So the walk-in park had some shops, gift shops, and some places for food at the entrance as well. Tried to see some sea lions, but I think it was either too hot for them, so they didn't come out, or the show wasn't on today. Took a short walk to see some of the lodges again, more up close than we did previously in the car, before heading back to view some of the other games in the park. This ride looked fun, but not my cup of tea. I definitely was not going to do this, but did seem like the ride that people had the most fun on, and it did seem like the one that adults would find more interesting. That was our experience at the safari park in the Midlands, and we enjoyed it thoroughly. Please subscribe, and if you liked this video, share with someone who has never heard of a safari in England and wants to plan the next safari. This might just be the trip for you. Thank you for watching.